Hi friends, thanks so much for joining me today. So I thought I would just do another craft with me chatty update video. Just let you know what's been going on with me, what I've been doing, what's going on as an update with my health. The last video, a few videos back, I shared with you a chatty video and did a kind of an update. So I'm just going to continue that. I did want to show you a flip through of this one. I absolutely love how this came out. So I'll save that closer to the end. But I guess just, in the meantime, I did want to kind of show you. I've been working on little projects. I haven't been able to fully, finish anything big, but I'm loving these little kind of things that I've started. So for example, I think, oh my gosh, I don't even know what month it was. I showed you how I was making these kind of little baggies. So I have a video showing you how I made these. But I'm loving them so much, especially because of, I guess, the sound for me. I'm working on some like trifolds, is that what they're called, I think? That will be holding a lot of ephemera, so I've started on some of those. And this, I'm really loving the length of this. This is an actual legal size paper that I've done kind of like, I guess covered it with some papers and stuff. This paper itself, I believe it might still be in my shop. It's the music, what's it called? Like a piano roll, the cover of one. I think it came out so nice. So anyway, so I printed that. And then on this side, this is the beautiful florals from Digital Collage Club. I think I showed you in one video. I just recently showed you how I change, from portrait to landscape. If your digitals are kind of sent to you in a different way, how I worked around that. If you haven't seen that video, I will link that below. But that's what I did with these florals. I kind of switched them around a little bit and kind of enlarged them so that I could work with them on like a larger scale. Anyway, so this is like the start of another project. Some other things I've been working on. What I do is as soon as I work on something and, kind of have it either done or halfway done, I kind of store them here so I can go back to them. So, just little things like envelopes, just decorating different sizes of envelopes. I think I'll be adding kind of ephemera in there, like just making lots of those. This one, oh my gosh, these were so fun. This is like one sheet of paper that I did to make these little folios. I think I have a couple of different ones here. And there is one that right, so this one, I think this one and this one. Yeah, so these two, I have a video showing you how to make these again with one sheet of paper with all the different pockets. So I'll be kind of finishing decorating those. This one I did a little bit already. I love these ones as well with the double pockets. So the purpose of these is they can either go in a journal as is, and then you open them up and have pockets, or you can kind of tuck them in between journal pages, and then this would kind of be in the center, right? Anyways, I think this is just a really fun project. Again, it's another one sheet wonder or one page wonder. Right, so this one maybe is the next one that I was working on. I love these pockets. So it's like you've got a little tuck here. I decorated the sides. I think I might have shown you this in a previous video, but I'm not sure. I'm all over the place right now with things that I've shown you and things that I've been working on and forgot to show you. But these are super fun to make. If you haven't made these yet, I could show you if you want to. And then just more like ephemera bits that I've been working on. So anyways, I'll be working on something right now as I'm chatting, I think. And then I can give you the flip through of this. We can work on a few pieces and then, yeah. And then let me know what else I'm showing you that that I've worked on that you might want to see a quick how-to video on. All right, let me get started. Grab your favorite drink and kind of join me in this chatty video. Okay, so I think I'm just going to decorate some ephemera while I give you my little update. And any companies that I may have used their products, if I remember, I will put that on the screen, as well as the discount codes will be linked in the description box below if you're interested in anything. And if you see something and you need to know where it's from, if I remember, I will let you know. Just leave a comment below and we can go from there. Okay, so here's my little update as to what's been going on. So last time I mentioned my last doctor visit, she told me that if my stomach pain got really bad again, before being able to get a CT scan, which I've been waiting for about 4 months, I guess. You know, I thought it would have happened sooner, but it hadn't happened. So she said, go to the hospital and let them know what's going on. Take your ultrasound results, you know, to show them that they did see something on your kidney and that they need to check that out. So of course it happened. The pain got terrible. I ended up going to the hospital. My blood pressure was so high that they kept asking me, you know, if I was having any other symptoms, I guess, because they thought I could be having some other issues. I was able to get a CT scan, excuse me, and lo and behold, they found a very large kidney stone on my right kidney. And it was, I think they said 1.6 centimeters. And I was asking my husband, like, how, you know, I need to visualize this. I don't know exactly what that would be. So he kind of said it was like, kind of like a large marble, that kind of like size of it. And so that kind of gave me a little bit more understanding of what's in my kidney, right? So of course, you know, I'm kind of concerned because throughout the last, I would say since 2020 until now, I hadn't been told I had any kidney stones there. And I actually thought that kidney stones that I'd previously been told about had already passed, because when I'd gone to an ultrasound, they told me there was nothing, you know, concerning in my kidney. There were no kidney stones. And I thought, well, how can there not be now? I was told there was a few, you know, smaller ones on my right kidney, and I had some on my left kidney, and they hadn't seen anything. So I had gone to the hospital in 2020 because of the similar pain. They did run all the tests, but nothing came back that I had kidney stones, or even, you know, it wasn't even mentioned. I had gone, of course, to my doctor so often about the same pain, the stomach pain that I get constantly on my right side of my stomach. So it kind of wraps itself from the back, I guess, where the kidney is. And it kind of wraps itself to the front, and it goes down to kind of like the lower right of my body, where whenever the pain gets so bad and, you know, I either speak to my doctor or call like the emergency lines, they tell me go to the hospital, it could be the appendix. Like that's how bad they kind of figure it could be. But now knowing that it's a kidney stone, you know, and it's large, it won't pass on its own. So I have to go in for a procedure. And so, of course, all this has been kind of fast forwarded now because, you know, now I'm seeing a specialist, and he did say that the procedure would be kind of a few steps, but it was sort of a same day thing. So I could be out of the hospital the same day. And I don't know if many of you have had experiences with kidney stones or know someone that has had an experience with a kidney stone. But again, I don't know what happened to the other ones I had before. I guess they must have passed at some point. And I didn't know, in a sense that I didn't know that's what was happening. I mean, the pain was horrific. I remember, you know, so many times having such severe pains and not knowing what was causing it. And of course, now I'm sort of putting this, kind of information together. But the fact that my last ultrasound was 2022. And again, I had gone in for the same pain, the same symptoms, what's going on. They had done an ultrasound, that covered my abdomen, it covered my kidneys. And I guess the reports didn't really say I had anything. So this last time that I had asked my doctor, and this is before, the going to the hospital and everything, that I had asked my doctor to, I guess send me to get another ultrasound because I'm still concerned about this pain. She had said, what do you think you need it for? And I said, well, I want to check on the kidney stones that I was told I had a long time ago. And that's when she kind of said to me, you don't have kidney stones. And I was in shock because I thought, well, I know I came to this office. I guess I started seeing her maybe 2017. And I had come with kidney stones from, my past results, because we moved, to this new area in 2016. Of course, I had to change doctors, etc. And so I knew then that I had kidney stones. I hadn't really been sent to a specialist for them, in the sense that I wasn't having like any follow-up. And so, it just kind of got confusing to me when she said that there were no kidney stones that were showing the last 2022 result. And so when I'd gone for this current one for this year, I was just in shock that they actually saw something large on my kidney. And, the ultrasound results said there was something on my kidney, or in, I wasn't too sure. I know they said something like a mass was on it, or in it. Again, it wasn't very specific, but they did want me to have that checked. And so that's why my doctor had said, okay, well, they did find something, so we will need to send you to get a CT scan to, to know further what it is. And so that was really concerning to me, because of all the time that I hadn't, been given any information about what was going on with my kidneys. Apparently there's now something there, right? All of a sudden they see something. And anyways, that was just really concerning to me. So, again, back to my hospital visit recently where they did the CT scan, they did tell me that in 2022, the report that they sent to the doctor's office said that I did have a large kidney stone, and it was slightly smaller than it is now. It was 1.3 centimeters at the time, and that I should have been going to see a specialist about that. And so, I was kind of shocked that not only had I gone to the hospital in 2022, they had seen the large kidney stone, my doctor had the report, and nothing was done. And even the doctor at the emergency room said to me, why hasn't your doctor sent you to a urologist to see a specialist? And she said I didn't have anything to go see anyone for. And so he kind of said, oh, wow, like that was kind of his thing. But, what he said, but that was it. Like, it was more like, well, you need to get this looked at now. We'll book you an appointment, and you'll have to go get it done as soon as possible, because they didn't have the specialist on site on that day. They told me that I would have to go see the specialist as soon as possible. So, that's where I'm at now. I'm prepping for this procedure that is actually going to take place next week. The specialist did kind of give me some details as to how they do this, and not to give you kind of like too much info here, but he said they do put a tube in where they go in through I guess the tube and do laser in order to break up the stone, and then they remove the pieces that they can remove, and then they leave a tube in so that it kind of continues to drain what might be left over, and this will kind of stay in my body for about a week. If everything goes well, then I just get that removed in a week and it should all be gone. He did say that if I don't get the kidney stone removed, it's just going to keep growing. And at some point, it will have to be taken out. And so, you know, his suggestion was you can do this now or you can do this later. But at some point, you know, that kidney stone has to come out. Because if it doesn't, it's just going to continue to grow and eventually fill the kidney. So, of course, that was really concerning to me because I don't want any additional issues happening. But as you all know, if you've gone through any type of procedure and you have to, you know, kind of have anesthesia and that sort of thing, it's always a little kind of like stressful to think of going through those things. But I've actually had quite a few different procedures in the last few years. You know, I'm feeling a little bit less concerned about that and more concerned about, is it going to solve my current problems, particularly this pain that I've been having constantly on my right side. So we'll see how it goes. I do have to go to the hospital tomorrow to get all that information that they have to give me before the procedure. I think it's when they do all the blood work and, you know, they take all your vitals and all that kind of stuff just to see how well you will do through the surgery, or I shouldn't say surgery, procedure. And then next week I go in for the removal. So I'm hoping it all goes well. Of course, there's always, you know, things that could happen. They do give you all those details when you're kind of getting the consultation. But yeah, at this point, at least, again, something else that I know is happening, it will be looked at, it will be taken care of. And I'm just hoping that it actually helps me stop that pain that I've been having for so long. So yeah, that was my current update. And, you know, once I'm done with that, I'm hoping to be back and have more energy to get more things done. So, yeah, thank you all so much for your messages, for your concern. I really, really appreciate it. Those of you that are kind of following me along this health journey, I'm so glad that the last video I shared kind of helped a lot of you, at least to get some more information going of, you know, things that could be happening. And I do hope to share more of these videos, you know, because I think if we kind of know, those of us going through things, it's a little helpful to know, you know, something that someone may have done that could have helped them. At least making sure that you follow up with your doctors or your medical staff, whoever is your support, to make sure that things are being taken care of. It feels like mine have been dropping the ball the whole time. So anyways, let me quickly show you a flip through of this one because I'm so excited about it. And also let me know if you like this kind of video, this style of video. I might be doing a little bit more like this. Hopefully you'll join me. All right, let me show you this little ephemera holder. Okay, so this was so fun to make. It is actually made with envelopes, different sizes of envelopes. I put them together in different ways. And I really had fun making this. I love working with, you know, junk mail envelopes or envelopes if you have extras, and making different things with them. And I do have a playlist where I show you different ways of working with junk mail envelopes if you wanted to check those out. But getting started with this one, I just did a different kind of, you know, different types of layerings of paper. I used the Sampool stamps throughout this one. This is one of them. I love those stamps, and I'm sure many of you have seen them. If you haven't, I will just put a quick image of them on the screen so you know what I'm talking about. So I've got this set of these, and I love them. I know this is from Tracy Fox, I believe, and I don't remember exactly everything that I've used, but if you have any questions about anything you see, leave it below, leave a comment below, and then I'll try and get back to you. So for the front here, I just have a little ephemera piece that's in the pocket. And I did use my little, I have this kind of, you know, old stamp that I just sort of use whenever I want to add numbers to something. So I think that worked out nice. So here we've got, on the flip, we have a tucked little tag that I made, and just use different papers. I did layer some stickers and stuff on that, so I just like the way that turned out. And of course, every time I'm filming, nothing wants to go back in. So the idea of this is that it has lots of pockets and lots of places that things can be tucked in. So if you take everything out and want to refill it with something else, you can, or you could hold ephemera maybe that you want to work on at some point, or just, you know, just have it as a little ephemera holder of different things. So here we've got a belly band and some ephemera as well. I know this is from Tim Holtz Collections, some of the little ephemera packs that come, and I think this is from Your Creative Studio, the subscription boxes. I have many unboxings for those, and I also do have discount codes for them. I have many discount codes for many of the products that I use. If you're interested, I will also link those below. So here we just have a little belly band with a little music paper, just so you know that you can tuck something in there. Here we have another pocket, and I just did a little bit of kind of layering again. The frame is a Tim Holtz frame. Many of you might have seen that already. And I just sort of framed the portrait of these girls there. I did use some of these little stickers, so you can kind of see it. You know, if you've got this close, you can still read that through there, which I liked. I don't remember where they're from, but if I remember as I'm doing this, I will just link that below as well. Okay, so we've got a side pocket here. So you saw the front had the top pocket and the front pocket. So here we've got a side pocket, and what I did here is I just added, you know, just a large piece of ephemera that can be tucked in. On this side, it's just got lots of little, you know, places to put ephemera in. This is the Tim Holtz slots, I think. So I used that there. And again, a little bit of collaging here with some more ephemera. And then you can see the ephemera that's peeking out of here. You can also see it on the other side. So I think this is just really cute. And this is from one of my paper collections. I will link my shop below. I've actually taken out a lot of my digital collections out of the shop. I've only left a few that that I'm working on with now. I love this texture, and actually let me just show you where this is, what this is from. I have this, I don't even know what it's called, but I will link it below. I think it's in my Amazon's favorites, and basically you feed it through and it gives you this like corrugated little paper texture, which is really nice. And then here I just made a little journaling card with a little bit of vellum, and I think the vellum pieces again came from one of the Your Creative Studio boxes. Okay, so here we've got two pockets on this side, and we've got a larger pocket in the back, and this is like a really nice thick, could be a postcard, you know, journaling card, etc. We've got an original little vintage piece here. More Tim Holtz ephemera. And then this is one of the things I've been making recently, which I absolutely love. I think I've got the larger version there. So I just love how these are coming out, and you can see that it looks like it's a little framed, kind of like a, what do you call those, the slides. I just wanted to make them out of paper. Okay, and then here again we have a nice large pocket and just more ephemera in there. So here we have a nice large pocket again. This is from a Tiffany & Co stamp. I think I got this from Tailor Made Journals a while back. And then we've got another little tuck here. I like that little number there. And then here we have another little tuck spot. This is again another little sticker that I added, like a little kind of sentiment there. a nice large pocket again in the center. And again, it's just holding, you know, more journaling space, or journaling paper, I should say. We've got more ephemera. And then here, another little pocket. I added this cute little tea bag. I do have a link in my Amazon shop again, where you can get these if you wanted already the ones that have this sort of color to them. I just made a little tag. Tim Holtz ephemera. Made a little tuck here. I know these are from Tracy Fox for sure. And then again, we've got a tucked piece of ephemera that you can see from both sides. And this is an original wine label, I believe. So another pocket there. And then here we've got more ephemera in this pocket. And this is one of those that flip up. And then more ephemera on that other large pocket there. Tuck that in a little bit more. And then we have this ephemera piece on this side. And more Tim Holtz ephemera on the side. And then the last thing here is a nice large tag. Added a little flower to the top so you can kind of see how it's popping out there when, you know, when you're looking at it. It's something to look at. And then that's the back. So this was so fun to put together, my friends. If you wanted to see how I did this, let me know. Leave a comment below. Right now, I've just been sort of asking you all what you want to see, just in case. I don't want to make videos and you're not even interested in what I'm going to show you. All right, so yeah, this was a fun little project. All right, so thank you so much for joining me today. I will be back soon with some more tutorials and craft with me videos. I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you soon. Thanks so much for stopping by.